So Carl, the season came to an end with the defeat at Sheffield Eagles in the playoffs, but overall were you pleased with the campaign?
I was, yeah. We set our stall out to make the 8 and we finished 4th, so we had to be happy. And the boys went right to the last game of the season. They had a knock there, but it was Sheffield played really well on the day, and congratulations to them. But very, very proud of the players, coaching staff, and everyone behind the scenes, because we've had a hell of a season, and it's something we should be proud of.
And how pleased were you with the fans in that game at Sheffield, keeping with the team right to the end despite the red card?
Yes, I would like to applaud them. The 5 years that I've been in charge here, I've never seen them, right to the death there like that and stay after the game. And this is how it used to be in the old days when I was playing. We used to take some real good beatings, but the supporters were with us right till the end. And as long as you give your all, like I keep saying, these Doncaster people, they know rugby league, and if you go out and give your all and really have a dig, they're not too worried about the result. A lot of fans are fickle, and they walk out and walk away when you're losing. But I was very proud because it brought back a whole host of memories for me as a player at the club when, like I said, when you used to cop some big hidings, and especially when I first came in, I just thought the supporters were unreal then, and we're slowly getting that feel-good factor back with the fans. And the game on the weekend, that last weekend against Sheffield, when we'd lost quite convincingly, but the boys really got stuck in, and the fans stayed behind and showed their appreciation. But not only that, I think they showed their appreciation for the way the players have conducted themselves and played throughout the whole season. So if we can continue that form, I can see fans flooding back to the keep mode again, like in days gone by, because we were third division when I first came, and we probably had 5 times more fans then than we have now. But you can slowly feel something's brewing here, and it's been happening for a while. It hasn't happened overnight, but the feel-good factor is definitely at the club.
The presentation night took place on Friday, with Craig Robinson winning the majority of the awards along with Dave Scott. I guess that were a night to celebrate the team's achievements this season.
And deservingly so. I think Craig's been a standout player for us all season. He's really had a go this year, and I thought he would, because I was down at the Doncaster Dome not too long after that finished, and he was in there training. So he came back in real good shape, and it's really done him wonders for the season. So he deserved everything he got, because obviously he put a lot of hard work in. So the other players need to look to what Craig done this year, and try and follow him, because he's worked really, really hard. So congratulations to Craig. And Dave Scott, on the other hand, is only a young guy, but he played in the World Cup, and he took a lot of confidence from that, and he's a out-and-out professional. Everything he does, he's very thorough, very professional. So these are the people we want around the club, and there's a few at the club who we're asking them to try and follow their lead and show us that they can do the same next year and come back in good nick and really have a dig.
Moving on to next year, how are season tickets progressing?
Yeah, good. They had me in the, I got a promotion last week. I was in the season ticket office there ringing up the old fans, and it was nice. I enjoyed it, and it was lovely to be able to talk with them, and the stuff they were saying about the club and the players was very encouraging. So no, it was good. I phoned quite a few of them, and I'll be in there again and phoning the rest. Obviously, so a lot of them were at work. It was a Friday, and so I didn't speak to everyone. But that these are the things we have to do, and and if it gives them a bit of pleasure of me phoning them up, it's great. So I don't mind doing that, and anything for the club. I don't mind putting my hand up to do anything for the club. So ringing a few fans who haven't renewed their season tickets, it's a very minute thing, but it's a nice little personal touch, I suppose, and that's what the club's all about.
And for 2015, I believe you've also got a couple of new signings to announce today. Yeah,
real pleased to say that Pasquale Dunn has signed. Massive for us that. He's only a young guy, but you know, he showed a lot in probably only 6 games he played for us. He showed he's got something, and you know, the players were all saying to me, make sure we keep him. And so you know, really happy that he's going to be around here for another year, and I'm sure he'll kick on and maybe want to move on to bigger and better things, but hopefully he'll do that with Doncaster. But the pleasing sign is he's with us for next year. The teams he played against, they all tried to sign him. I'll tell everyone that. That's, you know, I'm not kidding, and I'm talking about all the teams. Asked me if he had signed, and obviously I told him all that he had. You know, I'm pleased to say that I got the signature on Friday, which was great. So he'll be with us for the season, and we've also brought back to the club Danny Cowling from Halifax. He was a fan's favourite when he was here. We know a lot about Dan, professional. He's at the right age for this club. You know, he's had a couple of injuries this year, but I'm sure Danny will work hard in the off season, and we'll reap the rewards for him because the kid can play. And so whether Cookie's looking at putting Paz and Danny together, I don't know. But just to have them around the place, they're 2 exciting players, and you know, the fans should be excited about this. And you know, we have got a few more we're speaking to, but we'll leave you with that one, you know, for now, because we think they're 2 massive signings for the club. We only announced Tom Carr at the moment, who's the new one, but you know, we have got some more which we'll release in time, and we know where we need the players, we know where we need to strengthen, and we know the areas and the players we're targeting. So you know, it'll be a good year next year. You know, I'm confident that the players we've signed and re-signed, we should be a bit better next year than we were this year, which, you know, would be great.
Just finally, one final question. The Kingston Press Championship final has now been decided. It's going to take place between Featherstone and Lee at Headingley. Can you pick out a winner for us?
Oh, well, you know, first and foremost, very happy for Mark Campbell at Featherstone, because it was so easy for things to go wrong there when the Probers and that Faisal deal was going on, and the club could have, you know, really gone down the pan. But Mark's kept them together and held that club together. You know, I hold Featherstone Rovers very close to my heart as well. I've had a couple of good years there, so you know, happy for them, but very hard to look past Lee. Lee have been the standout team in this league all year, and we made no bones about that. We said that all along, and another thing we can be proud of, we're the only team to beat them.